When you find yourself at an all-you-can-eat buffet, how many plates do you put away? Does one super-packed plate fill you up, or do you go back for a second or third? And don't forget dessert. People eat between 3 and 5 pounds of food per day, or something like 2% of their body weight. How many plates would an elephant need, or a panda, or a whale? Welcome to Salt Pepper Wisdom, where we explore quirky and compelling facts about seemingly mundane things to sprinkle knowledge and season up conversations for all ages. Today we're looking at some of nature's most extreme eaters. Number 10. Blue whales. The blue whale is the largest animal on the planet, weighing around 200 tons. Even though they are huge, their carnivorous diet consists entirely of tiny crustaceans called krill. They eat by taking large gulps of ocean into their mouths, then pushing all the water back out, leaving the krill behind to be digested. At first, scientists estimated that blue whales eat around 4 tons of krill per day, but more recent studies suggest nearly 3 times that much, or 16 tons per day. That's still only about 8% of their body weight, but it's enough energy to keep them swimming. Number 9. Giant pandas. On the other side of the coin, the giant panda is a herbivore that only eats bamboo. Sound tasty? Well, bamboo is not very nutritious, and it's difficult to digest. While they consume around 15% of their body weight every day, pandas can only digest 20% of that. They can spend 12 hours a day eating just to make sure they get enough calories out of that bamboo to power their lazy panda lifestyle. Cute, right? Number 8. Elephants. The elephant is another herbivore whose diet is hard to digest. As the largest terrestrial animal, they eat around 350 pounds of food per day, including barks, grasses, twigs, leaves and fruit, if they can find it. Their digestive systems fare a little better than the pandas. Elephants can digest closer to 50% of that plant matter. They're also more active than the giant panda, traveling up to 12.5 miles to find their food. Number 7. Tigers. Big cats have big appetites. Tigers are almost exclusively meat eaters and can weigh up to 660 pounds. They are ambush predators and often travel long distances to hunt for a meal. To keep that energy going, an adult tiger can eat up to 100 pounds of food at a time. But hunting is a hit-and-miss activity, and they may not get that big meal every day. Between those big meals, tigers will eat any animal worth the effort to catch. Big cats definitely appreciate the value of a midday snack. Number 6. Pythons. Pythons make their meals last, only eating once or twice a month. These snakes are massive, weighing up to 200 pounds and growing up to 23 feet in length. Have you ever said you were so hungry you could eat a sheep? The python can do that. Sheep, goats, deer, and even alligators find themselves in the belly of a python. They swallow their prey whole and digest it over the course of 5 or 6 days, bones, claws, scales and all. Before we get to the back half of the list, we at Salt Pepper Wisdom want to say thank you for watching. If you learned something new today, hit the like button and subscribe for more frequent fun facts. Number 5. Locusts. The locust only weighs 2 grams, so when we say it eats its weight in food every day, it doesn't sound like much. The thing is, there's never just one locust. When the environmental conditions are just right for them to hatch, billions of individuals emerge all at once. These gigantic swarms can stretch over 40 miles of land and consume all the vegetation in its path. Hundreds of tons of plant life disappearing in a flash can be devastating for people and economies that depend on agriculture. It's a small creature that leaves a big impact. Number 4. American pygmy shrew. Another tiny critter with an incredible appetite, the American pygmy shrew is the second smallest mammal in the world. The pygmy shrew has such a high metabolism it needs to eat almost constantly, every 15 to 30 minutes. It can only sleep for a few minutes at a time, because if it went an hour without food, it would starve to death. Fortunately for them, they are insectivores. Their food is plentiful, and highly nutritious. Number 3. Bar-tailed godwit. The bar-tailed godwit is a bird that has the longest migration of any animal. Every year, the godwit travels from Alaska to New Zealand. It's a journey of over 6,800 miles that spans 10 days of non-stop flying. Instead of packing their bags, these birds pack on the pounds, nearly doubling their body weight in fat reserves. No pit stops on this road trip. The rest of the year, they just eat normally. Maybe the pre-flight feast is like a holiday for the godwits. Number 2. Hummingbird. Hummingbirds are small, but they expend a lot of energy. They flap their wings over 80 times a second, and their hearts beat 20 times per second. To power all of that physical activity, hummingbirds eat nectar, which is basically sugar water. A sugar water diet wouldn't do much for us humans, but the hummingbirds do just fine consuming twice their body weight every day. They can also eat small insects and spiders for a little variety and protein. Number 1. Black-footed cat. We saved the cutest one for last. Meet the black-footed cat. He's the smallest wild cat in Africa, and he's a prolific hunter. Unlike the big cats who eat less frequent big meals, the black-footed cat hunts every night and spends much more energy. They make 10 to 14 kills per night, averaging a kill every 50 minutes. With a success rate of 60%, they're one of the most efficient hunters in the wild, and they keep the snacks coming. It's a never-ending quest to keep their little bellies full. Wow, I'm full just thinking of all that food. I'll stick to my 4 pounds a day, please and thank you. Hey, thanks again for tuning in to Salt Pepper Wisdom. Leave us a like and comment below with your favorite foodie in the animal kingdom. We hope you'll subscribe and hit that bell button so our next exciting video finds you as soon as it lands. Goodbye for now, and love to all the earthlings. Spread kindness, spread wisdom, and be safe.